Good morning. It's Saturday morning as I begin this, and bright and early, kinda 9:12 in the morning, and we're getting ready to go back over to Flip 3. It feels good to say that, Flip 3. Sounds like we've done a bunch of flips, even though we haven't, but still sounds like that a little bit. So my wife and I were getting ready to go over to the Flip House and get started on some things. We're gonna run to Lowe's real quick. We're gonna make sure we're masked up, gloved up, contractor bagged up, and start getting the food out of that house, get that refrigerator cleaned up, really clean that refrigerator up, and try to list that LG fridge for like $1,100 on Facebook Marketplace. And my wife says she'll let somebody talk her down to like $900. That would be great. That'll pay for both the dumpsters that we're gonna need, and we're gonna get dumpsters over there next week. I'm gonna start trying to get trash and stuff moved out, maybe even get some carpet cut out from upstairs and rolled up and left in the living room downstairs. And we'll have just everything in the living room downstairs ready for the dumpster to come, and we can just easy move it to the dumpster when that happens. Another thing is we're going to try to take any of the non-perishable food, unopened boxes, box that up and give that away to a food pantry here locally, which I believe is a church. We've got a lot of homeless folks in the local area, so hopefully, you know, these non-perishable foods will be better suited going to them instead of in the trash, which they would have ended up there if we weren't going to donate them. Another thing I want to mention, a couple of things real quick, and make this intro super quick. A lot of comments were made about black mold remediation. Oh my God, Joe, you're in over your head. The black mold is everywhere. There is some black mold in that house. We are going to be wearing masks, and that's going to get removed, okay? Like, it's gonna get removed. It's not like the entire house is black mold. And from what I've heard, well, one, I don't know. I don't even want to speak on anything that I've heard. You know, people are reaching out to me saying, and my wife tells me, like, you don't even know that that's necessarily like the bad black mold. All mold, I imagine, is bad. But I don't know, man. People are making a big deal. You got to disclose that. I don't have to disclose a damn thing. The only thing I got to disclose is if there was ever a meth lab in the house. You know, a lot of people will say things that they don't have a fucking idea about. And let me stop real quick before I get heated with it. Like, maybe it is that way in your state, but here in my state, I've sold 5 houses, 4 houses, 3 houses so far. And ain't nothing on there about no black mold. In fact, they do a mold and moisture inspection, a home inspection, an appraisal. Like, all of those things have inspections that take place. So that's all that I've got to do. Actually, I don't have to do a damn thing. That's what the buyer has to do. The due diligence of the buyer and the mortgage. And let me say this, you know, if there's an issue in the house, I'm gonna get the issue corrected. People are like, oh my God, Joe's gonna need a whole new roof. Well, I do have that factored into the budget, but I don't even necessarily know that I will. So anyways, shout out to everybody who's ready to see Flip 3 take place. I'm definitely ready to get into it. My wife is too. And watch this house go way smoother than the first one or the second one, because my wife is heavily involved in this joint now. You heard it here first, and even some of you guys made some comments also saying the same thing. Also, I did the mock budget for this place this morning, and we're at like $29,820. So let's see if we can come in well under that. Probably not. All right, let's get to Lowe's, and then let's get over to this house and get to work. Babe, you ready to work this morning?
I'm set ready. Are you gonna pay me?
All right, just leaving from you know it, and we got a very special occasion right here, folks. We've got the first Lowe's receipt. It's only $58. I ask you, like I asked my beautiful wife, how many trips to Lowe's you think we'll make on this Flip house? You know, another thing I wanted to mention is, man, I said we can get this house done in 3 months. People were commenting, Flip number 3 coming January 2024.
Damn.
8 months. Y'all ain't got no faith. Gosh almighty, no faith at all. All right, I don't know how to get to the Flip house from here, so let me figure that out, and we'll see you over there. Somebody in here? Oh shit, it's a bird. Oh my God. Yeah. It's a bird. I don't know how it got in, but I don't know how to get it out neither. Yeah, it's alive. Oh God, it keeps going in the glass. Damn it. Okay, newsflash, we just got the bird out. He's in the tree over there. It took us forever to find a window that we could open. And we have no idea how the bird got in the window or in here. Of course, it was hanging out where that broken window was at, but there's no, you gotta put the other side in. Hold on, let me see. It was like that. Yeah, so this window's, here, hold on. So this window's kind of, nice. All right, so the only way I can imagine that bird got in here was through the hole in the floor downstairs. Yeah. So, crazy. But the bird is free now. So, he didn't die. All right, so we've already had a little bit of excitement over here. We literally just are getting over here. My wife heard a noise upstairs. We thought somebody was in the house, and turns out it was a bird. That is super superstitious, kind of. The only way the bird could have got in the house that I think is that it came into that hole in the back of the house in the floor. The game plan is we want to get food bagged up, non-perishable items, because there's plenty of that type of stuff in here that isn't open that we can donate. Canned stuff up there. And then try to get this refrigerator cleaned up. It looks like a couple of rust spots on this refrigerator. Okay. How do you ruin this fridge? That's a nice fridge. So we can get this listed for sale. Also, one thing that I really want to check, because it's a little warm in here. It ain't too terribly warm, but does this AC work? So, it is? Cool. All right, well, I just set, it was set at 75. I just set it to, huh? Yeah. So it's super dark in here, but we're gonna get this place opened up eventually. Like you got paper, just blinds. Yeah, so we saved the bird's life because it was a bird that was in the house and not an intruder. And I got my trailer brought over here, so that's good. I'll be able to store some tools over here. Damn, okay. I need me a pair of channel locks. Nice. Oh, God, even these things are like grungy. Oh yeah, and we got gloves and masks and all that. You ready to tackle your dream kitchen, babe?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Good deal.
Whoa. I thought this was tile. There's no way this is tile. But how was it cracked like that?
It's gotta be tile. It is tile because right here. Yeah, it's tile.
I know, but like, it's weird.
Well, there's just
now, tell me why they got this. What's this for?
They were trying to clean up, babe. They just never got started. All right, let's get to it, and hopefully it's gonna cool off in here and share with you guys the progress. I'm gonna be cutting out carpet upstairs at some point and trying to get that out and get the refrigerator cleaned up and get the food boxed up. So let's get to it. Hey, I think I found the stash above the refrigerator. We got the liquor. We got the triple sec up there, and we got a whole bunch of other stuff as well. A little bit of liquor up there. All right, time for some pros and cons. So pro, we've got most of the food. Well, I think we got all the food out. So I cleaned out all of this in the kitchen, and my wife cleared out the fridge. So the fridge is cleared out. She left the Moscato in there. And here is all of our non-perishables right here that I'm going to try to donate to a food pantry. So that's about the extent of the pros. Cons. Oh God. What is it, babe?
Nothing, it's just funny.
What's it say?
This stays.
LOL, that's
Literally.
funny. I don't know who put that. All right, cons. So go into the bathroom and it was on a hook. It's been moved now. Yeah, you can't see it, but there was a bug that literally just went right back down that drain. All right, so wildlife. Dead tree frog right there. I wish I was filming it. My wife was cleaning out the freezer and a tree frog jumped out of the freezer in her face. Scared the shit out of her. A bird in the house. A lot of wildlife in this house and not sure what the hell the cause of that is. Obviously they're getting in somewhere. Then in the bathroom, it was on the wall right there where that tack is at. There it is, the sink cleaner. I got a feeling we're gonna have probably quite a few plumbing issues, but plumbing issues really don't even bother me. I've dealt with plumbing issues for the first 2 houses and I've been able to handle those pretty easily. If it's cast iron, we'll get that squared away. If you look in the disgusting sink, Jesus man, this is how these folks was living. That's the sink right there under the sink. I mean, I'm just saying, man. Shit is bad. I was thinking about this too. I was like, damn, we're gonna clean this fridge up. This fridge probably retails brand new for probably about $2,500 to $3,000. And no matter how clean this fridge looked, if somebody's gonna come buy it, because I can't move it, my back, I just slipped a disc in my back is not doing good. If somebody comes to buy it, their biggest talking point or their biggest reason to get it for less is gonna be looking at the location it's coming out of. Looking at the location it's coming out of. Yeah. Realize we can't do shit with the stove because we're missing a knob. Maybe I can find one of those. Don't know what that is right there. Like, that is just weird and disgusting. Disgusting. Gosh almighty. This thing's like a horrible storage unit is what it's like. But, you know, just coming over here, we're making some progress. Here's everything that we've moved into here. A lot of bags, a lot of leaking bags. But it is what it is. This is just going to be our storing room for the time being. And Monday or Tuesday, I'll have a dumpster over here. So make quick work of that. But we're getting it. Slowly but surely, we're getting it. So, oh, and another con, damn, I forgot. One of the biggest cons to mention is all these soft spots that we're running into in the floor. Example, in the kitchen, that's messed up. Guaranteed back there is gonna be messed up underneath the sink. Back of the house, this is where the wildlife's coming in at. There ain't no doubt in my mind. That's where they coming in from. And, whew, I'm gonna be real curious to see what the subfloor on this house looks like with the price of. You can what?
I can see you.
From where?
Right here.
I hope you ain't down on the ground on that thing.
I'm not on it. I'm just saying I can see you.
Hey, baby.
That's crazy.
I can't see you. That's wild. Yeah, with the price of OSB right now, or shit, 32, whatever it's called, the scat board. Yeah. Gotta hope we ain't gonna need too much of that, but we probably will. All right, so we've cleared out as much as we're gonna clear out from here. We might get to cleaning up the refrigerator, maybe. We'll see. But what I really wanna do is I wanna go upstairs and start cutting carpet and just see how that goes. So let's see. I watched some videos yesterday. Also, we're gonna do carpet in this house, and I'm gonna do the carpet. Never done it before in my life, but I watched a video from Home Depot, and they made it look super complicated. Then I watched this video with these Hispanic folks doing it and learned all I need to know. So I think I got it. We'll see when we get to that point. Don't have the ladder, so I can't get in the attic. Really want to get up there. Really need to get up underneath of this house. But it's only the first day that we're even starting to do anything over here. So we got plenty of time for that. And why rush it, right? We already know we're going to be opening up one mean can of worms. So for the time being, let's go cut some carpet up. All right, so I tried to find a room to begin carpet removal, and I don't think it matters which room I start in. They're all going to be disgusting. So, like, what is the point of this stuff? I guess this is some kind of weather, like keep the heat out. Maybe. At least that's what I think. I tried to open that window to let the bird out earlier, and that didn't really work out. So one thing that I'm noticing coming over here is these windows are not that good at all. So replacement windows could be an additional cost on my little budget that I got budgeted at. $29,820. So replacement windows could definitely eat up that. You're talking at least probably close to $200 per window. And this house has a shit ton of windows. Not to mention install. Yeah, that would be a pain in the ass. But maybe not. We'll see. So let me get ready to go ahead and try to tackle this carpet. Now I watched the video and they talked about trying to find a spot in the corner, cut a spot in the corner. That way you can pull it up. Take my guard off my knife. Whew. I'm sweating, y'all. It's not too hot in this house anymore. The AC is blowing, so the AC does work at the very least. If anything, at least we got that. So, yep. I probably did that wrong. It might have been like that, I think was the way you're supposed to do it. All right. Well, there it is. It actually came out really easy. Good deal. All right. Well, carpet is disgusting. That's for damn sure. So in the video I watched, they say cut the carpet up into thirds. That way you can roll it up in nice little sections and get it gone. Okay, pretty sturdy subfloor upstairs, so I'm happy with that. All right, I had to take a major break from doing the carpet, and really, it's not like I was even, I don't know what I was thinking. Was I expecting to get all of the carpet up by myself with my bad back? I think I was, but I quickly realized that was not gonna happen. But I did get a little bit of carpet up. I guess we can start upstairs with what we got going on. So it's pissing down rain outside right now, and that sucks. So here's what I've got. Like I said, don't think that I did a whole hell of a lot here. So I got the carpet out, a little bit of padding, and here is the subfloor. Subfloor is very, very sturdy up here. Downstairs, it's a different story down there. So boom, got that done, or at least got that started. And this is a monster house. This is gonna be a monster project. And, you know, it can easily become intimidating, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So with that, we're trying to take it just a little bit at a time, and also wait till I got some help. And that'll be this upcoming week. I should have some help. Let me show you where I've been focusing my energy at with my beautiful wife, who's outside right now taking a break. We've got, and this is just out of the kitchen, y'all. This is just out of the kitchen. All of that left in here. But we did get the kitchen cleaned out. We've got all of these non-perishables. I think I showed you guys that we're gonna be donating. I'm gonna make a phone call, find out where we can donate that to. And I'm gonna turn these lights on. My wife has been working on getting the refrigerator cleaned up. She actually found the refrigerator. Home Depot's got this refrigerator listed for $2,600. Brand new, without rust. Maybe that rust comes off, maybe it doesn't. She's got the inside of this thing super clean. You know, shout out to my beautiful wife. She's been busting ass over here. So, it's a very nice fridge. And if you can get this thing for $1,100, I think that's a bargain right there. Just one little small dent right there, nothing too major at all. All right, so here's what we've been doing. Getting measurements in the kitchen. I'm gonna get into that in just 1 second. I wanted to pull out the fridge because this fridge has gotta go. It's way too big for this area. And then there's your little dumbass opening that leads into your kitchen. Now, is that even possible to be opened up anymore? I don't necessarily know. Could we open this up a little bit more? Well, I measured this, and this area is 33 inches. Now, 33 inches is almost a standard refrigerator size, right? So, I know that they got refrigerators that are less than 33 inches. I think they go down to like 27 inches. So we possibly could open this up. And that is something that I'm definitely going to try to do. You got to have a better opening leading into the fridge. Like this one. This one's nice and wide. The upper is damn near about to fall off the wall. Super crooked right there. But Joe, check out the water line for the refrigerator. Look at this. Copper water line, like just goes straight down into the floor. Ramen noodle soup sitting right there watching over the water line. Super fitting right there. Yeah, so we're gonna put a smaller fridge. Actually, we're not putting any fridge in this house at all. The only kind of a fridge that you're gonna be able to get is a smaller size fridge. And based upon that, we can open up the entryway a little bit more. It is what it is. You don't need this big ass fridge. And if you want the big fridge, put it somewhere else. There's a possibility that these are going to go away, this pantry system right here, because there's nothing you can do with this. Like this stuff is just coming off right here. It's coming off and you can't do nothing with this. You can't paint this. This is like that cheap particle type of wood. I don't even know what you call that. Now, can these doors be replaced? We're going to look into that. And maybe this pantry system can be salvaged. That would be the only way that it will be, is if these doors can be replaced, and for not too much, because I would be just as content getting rid of this. This has got to go. Okay? So what we spent the most amount of time on is looking at the kitchen layout. And man, I did not realize how funky this kitchen layout was. You know, when I first looked at this house, I seen a kitchen, I was like, okay, cool, kitchen, boom. But I didn't realize that this shit just doesn't make any sense at all. And let me show you what I mean by that, right? So first thing that doesn't make sense is you got the backside of a fireplace chimney that doesn't work anymore. The fireplace doesn't work. And this takes up a lot of space. It's in here, and there's another one right there. You're looking at another backside of a chimney right there. Yo, this is in the way. And then what happens is your countertop runs off into into the abyss. There's nothing even holding the end of the countertop up. And then the cabinets, like, they built this little funky build out right there. Like, I don't even know what the hell that is. Looks like that used to be a drawer right there, like a bottom and whatever. So anyways, you got this dead space back here is what I'm trying to share with you. Then you go to your over the range, and you got a hood vent right here, or whatever you call that. And it's like right there, and there's that gap with the window right there. And then you got this corner cabinet, and then you got this single door right here, and then you got this gap right here, and you got that gap with the window right there. That set of uppers is, you know, the way that it should be. And that should be right there, and like what the heck right there, and that, and yeah. So, with that being mentioned, we spent a lot of time trying to figure out a kitchen layout, because hey, we're tearing out the whole kitchen. Brand new cabinets, brand new countertop, brand new appliances going in here. $4,200 is my budget for the kitchen. And I said, well, you know, if we're tearing out the entire kitchen, we should be able to change the layout a little bit. And there's really not too much that you can do with this, right? Except, I'll share with you in a minute what we've come up with. There's just really not too much that you can do with this, right? So, let me share with you idea number one. This is a possibility. This isn't the gospel, but this was just an idea that I came up with. Here's what we're gonna do. Now, mind you, we're replacing all cabinets, all countertop, everything in here. Keep the same layout for a little bit. Stove right there, double door upper right there for your over the range, right? Microwave right here, get rid of the hood vent. Your microwaves now, they've got the vents on them. So put that right there, boom, okay? You're gonna put a insert, a 12-inch cabinet insert, which is basically that right there. That's a 12-inch cabinet. So we're gonna put that right there. Boom, that's gonna come down to the bottom of the microwave. Now over here, this is where it gets a little funky out. We've gotta build that out. We gotta build it out just a little bit. So we'll put a little build out right here that'll come down to the bottom of the cabinet. We did this at Flip House number 2. And even though this one's gonna be a little bit wider than the one that we did at Flip House 2, really all we had was just a piece of wood that came down and ended at the bottom of the microwave at Flip 2. Well here, because this one will be a wider one, we're gonna make it a spice rack. I don't care what it is. So boom, that takes care of that area. And then that flows into that right there, and we'll just put brand new of these, and now you got that gap. Easy solution, build out, boom, right there. Run with the same idea right here because this actually worked out really well. That was a good fit right there. Do the bottoms exactly the same that the bottoms are. That's an 18-inch with the drawers. Put your dishwasher right there. We'll have a brand new dishwasher. You got your double door bottom with your sink. Look at this, I didn't even realize this. Why is the faucet like right there? It's not even sitting in the center, which is usually where the faucet would be, right underneath your window right there. And it's not even sitting all the way in one side of the sink. That thing is like, I've never seen that before. I could be, well, maybe that's the way that it's supposed to be. But it just looks funky as hell to me. Put this little corner cabinet in here, new one of these, yada yada, brand new stove. And then we got a, I don't know what this is, 33, 36 inch something, and that's 18 inch, I believe. Now, boom, we're back to this dead space over here. What are we gonna do with this? Well, the only idea that I can come up with right this second, and hell, maybe you guys got a better idea, is, I hate this. It'd be, not oftentimes you would do something like this, but I'm thinking about just boxing this in. Just get rid of it, okay? I mean, this is already dead space with the chimney. Man, just run that straight over there. Just be done with it. And, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can put a cabinet back there or some shit. But my idea is just box it off. End your countertop right there at the thing. Piece that in right there. Make it nice and flush. And then, boom, we can get an 18-inch single door right there, which will be the same as right there with the microwave situation. And that's what I've come up with thus far. Maybe some exposed shelving or some kind of a pantry system right there, and a new cabinet that's not barely hanging on above the fridge. Also didn't realize we had this fluorescent light like you would find in a garage in your kitchen as well, but such is life, I guess. So that's what we've been spending a little bit of time over here doing, is, you know, getting that idea together. Now, the cabinets that I'm going to get are the unfinished natural wood cabinets that Lowe's and Home Depot sells. I can't remember what brand that they are. And they're not, you know, they're not no shakers and no soft shuts by no stretch. However, they're really good cabinets that can be primed and painted any color that you want. We're probably going to go with the same Formica countertop that we've used at both Flip Houses thus far. That really nice white, marbly looking countertop. And then maybe we do us like some powder blue, boy, Joanna Gaines and Chip Gaines. I don't know, like some powder blue cabinets or some shit like that. Maybe. And maybe we get rid of all this dumbass shit going on in here. We got a ceiling fan and a fluorescent light and a can light. Like, this is the craziest shit in the world. What if we could just replace everything with the can lights? That's what seems to be in right now. Replace it all with that and call it a day. Get rid of this guy here. That's so unnecessary. Don't know what's up with the mirror right here. Don't have no idea. So, I think we did okay. You know, just starting out over here today, I am a little concerned about a couple of things. You know, what's this foundation going to be like, or this subfloor going to be like? But here's the deal. If it's an issue, there's going to be issues, right? It's a flip house. And will we stick to the budget, go over the budget? Who knows? But let me tell you something. I'm still very confident in this house, very confident in this purchase, very confident that we are going to be able to get this job done and see this thing through in a very timely manner. I said 2 months, maybe it's 3. Oh, God, I want to do it in 2 months just to show you I can do it. I'm confident that when this thing is said and done, it's going to be a beautiful home for somebody. It's going to be a beautiful home. That's all we're going to do for today, folks. We got some notes. We got a little bit of cleanup done. And yeah, first time working with my wife in here. She's getting a kick out of this, and I'm enjoying working with her. So hopefully I can keep her working, because my back, yo, I'm concerned about my back. Maybe I need to go find me a back brace and an inversion table. Both of those could be pretty helpful. Hey, have a great one. Thanks for taking the time to check out first day over here at Flip 3. And will we be able to get this thing done in 2 or maybe 3 months? I'm not trying to go ahead. I'm still sticking with 2 months. If it takes 3 months, there's going to be a great reason why. And I'm confident we can get this thing done in 2. So here's the hoping. Yo, was that a HVAC vent down there? I was wondering what the hell that was. Tell me that is not a return. Yo, if I find out, it is. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. That is the first that I've ever seen of anything like that. Damn, why didn't y'all just put that shit in the floor?